Hey everyone, I'm Teresa Cantley and I am a business and marketing strategist, in case you don't know who I am already. And today we're talking about, it's not a bad thing to start small when you're starting your business or you're making a career change or you have an idea that you've always wanted to do. Everybody thinks they have to go in like big and bad and bold, and you don't. Starting small is actually a smart thing. And have you ever felt like when you're searching through like social media feeds and you see everybody out there doing all these cool, amazing things, and you just think to yourself, I need to do that. I need to do all those amazing things. I need to have all those mass-produced videos and all this cool stuff and all this automation and these funnels going on, because that's the biggest word right now. But in actuality, you don't. You just need to start. You just need to start with something small and build from there. And when I work with people, I always tell them, it's kind of like, when you want to get into gardening or you want to like plant some flowers and you don't really have a green thumb and you think to yourself, I'll never be able to do it. So you decide, you know what, I'm just going to try it. And you plant this like small flower out in your yard and you go out every day and nothing's happening, nothing's growing, and you're like, oh my gosh, and it actually looks like it's gonna die. And then you just keep feeding it and nurturing it and watering it and putting so much love into it, and what starts to happen? It starts to root down and it starts to grow into this amazing, huge flower bush. And actually, I have this example outside in my backyard because I don't have a green thumb, and I actually went through that example. And now I have this huge, huge, huge flower bush with these amazingly big flowers on it. But you gotta just start small. When I first started in my business, when I first did my first video, I was so nervous. I dropped my cards, things went all over the place, I stuttered, and nobody showed up except my dad. But you know what? It's okay. Because along the way, I learned things, I was able to do some new stuff, and I got better at it, and now I do video all the time. But if I would have given up after that first video and that first thing that I did, I would have never gotten to where I am today. So start small. Start small so that you can nurture it, you can nurture that dream, and you can grow it, and you can figure things out along the way. You don't have to have everything figured out when you first start. You don't have to have everything in place, because guess what? You find that out and you figure that stuff out along the way, and it's all good. You just need to take that first step. So 3 things that I can tell you, 3 pieces of advice that I tell everybody that I work with, and I followed it myself when I first started out, is number 1, first tip, decide what you want to do. Decide that you're going to do it and commit to it. And you're just going to commit to it and show up every day. Number 2, break it into actionable pieces so that you can take steps every day. Whether you're still working full-time and you're starting something on the side, or you have a new project at work, a new event that you want to try, you're not really sure how it's going to go, but you want to try it anyway, break things into small actionable pieces so that you can do things every day to move you forward. And the last thing, the third thing, set some milestones for yourself. Set some good goals and some milestones with it, some deadlines, so that you are consistently moving towards whatever those milestones and those deadlines are, so that you're progressing, so that you're moving forward and you're not just staying stagnant, which is not a good place to be. But you want to keep moving forward. So start small. Decide that you're going to do it, whatever it is, whether it's a new career change, an idea that you want to do in your business, a new event, a new project, whatever it is. And, break it into actionable pieces, small pieces that you can do every day. And also set some milestones so that you have things that you're working towards and that you're achieving. And you can see those things as you're moving along. And the biggest thing that I can tell you, the biggest thing is absolutely, absolutely anything out there you can figure out. You can figure out, and you can actually make it happen if you just believe that you have the ability to do it. And you don't listen to that fear that tells you you stink, what you're doing is stinky, those emails you're sending out, they're terrible, those videos that you're doing, you sound awful, your hair's a mess. If I listened to that voice when I first started, I would not be where I am today. So those are my 3 tips for you. Starting small is not a bad thing. It's actually an amazing thing. It's going to help you to continue to grow and nurture your idea and your dream so that you can build it into this huge, amazing, blossoming, awesome thing. So take care. I love you all. And make sure that you check out, if you're ready to re-energize your business, make sure you download my free guide, below in the comments for my 6 smart steps to re-energize your business. I know, and you can start taking action right away with this, and I know you will start seeing success. So take care, and I will see you soon. I love you all.